I refused to get a tattoo of my ex's name on my neck. She went livid.
You just don't do that.
We dated for 2 years. She loves tattoos. Maybe had 6 when we were dating. To be honest, I never liked tattoos, but I don't judge people for having it. Once we had an argument on a topic that she had a tattoo right over her vajayjay area written as James property.
Whoa. Whoa.
James is my surname.
Whoa.
She said she had done this for me. I appreciated her, but also I told her it wasn't necessary. By the way, this comes from Material Towel 8051 on the r/OKstorytime subreddit. So, I told her she doesn't need to show her love by mocking her body, and I love her for being herself. She took it offensively and started to argue with me, saying I don't love her and I don't appreciate her efforts for our relationship. She had an argument but was able to solve it and pass through it. Then she asked me to have a tattoo of her name on my neck as her birthday present. She knew that I had absolutely hate tattoos and I do not participate in blood donation events, so it's a big no from me. I told her she can ask anything, but I won't have any tattoos. She again started to argue with me, but I was firm with my decision.
This is a lot.
She lost it.
Oh, of course you did.
Called me names, shouted at me, and accused me for using her. I couldn't believe what I was hearing from her in that moment. I realized our relationship was getting toxic. I wanted to end it, but wanted to give it another go because I loved her. To my surprise, she broke up with me, saying she can't be with someone who doesn't love her. Before I could do anything, I found myself blocked on every social media from her. 2 years has passed since then, and I'm in a lot better position right now. I'm doing really well, and I'm earning a fair income amount too. I've gained new hobbies, I met new people, and became friends with them. But last night, I got plenty of messages from my ex asking how I was. I wasn't expecting this because I almost forgot that she existed because of the way we parted ways, but I didn't reply to any of them. She's coming back.
You don't have to reply to any of them. She did this to herself.
At midnight, I got a bunch of calls from her, but didn't pick any of them up. In the early morning, she called me again and was sending me messages constantly. I finally picked up her call and she said, we need to talk. I told her about what, and she immediately said she made a huge mistake by breaking up with me.
These are all gigantic, toxic red flags.
I made a huge mistake because I can't remove that tattoo. They don't do tattoo removals down there, and we got to get back together.
Yeah, I crossed the name. I might want to cross the name out, but oh well.
That she misses me and wants me back. She also said she won't force me. She won't force me for anything again, and will try to remove the tattoos if I want. I was listening to her, but for some reason, I didn't feel anything. It's maybe because my life became way more beautiful without her. In these past 2 years, I don't want to sacrifice it. I just said, F off and never try to contact me again. Then blocked her.
I wouldn't, that's not the right way to do it, especially maybe talk things out, not just bye, done. Well, I mean, she literally blocked him on everything. He had no way of talking to her. And he was like, maybe he wanted to talk to her before she just, you don't love me because you didn't get a tattoo on my neck. You don't love me. So I hate you. Done. Don't talk to me ever again. I got a tattoo on my vajayjay for you.
I don't know if what I did was right or wrong, but I shared it with some of my friends today. Some of them said I did the right thing, and some of them said I was extra cruel to her for saying it because she was trying to get a chance to fix our broken relationship. Am I the a-hole? We got an update 2 days later. If you're not comfortable and you're hesitant about getting back together with someone, you're not excited about getting back together with someone, why get back together?
You moved on. You 2 years.
Yeah, it sounds like you moved on so much more.
You moved on so much better. 2 years of you just like, that was toxic and that was crazy. I'm in a better place. The fact that you don't feel anything, that's fine.
And I'm wondering why she's coming back so hard.
So hard.
Like what did she realize?
She looked down.
2 years later.
She looked down and she was like, I miss him.
I should call him.
I should call him. But I blocked him on my own accord and didn't want to talk to him because he didn't want to get my name on his neck because he hates tattoos.
Almost every one of you guys told me to block her, which I already did, and to move on. I was determined to move on, but my ex seemed to have other plans.
How did she have other plans? Is she tracking him?
Since I blocked her contact number, she started to spam call me. Every time I block a number, I'd get another call from a new number. It was my ex, asking me to meet her once, and she wants to see me desperately. BS. I wanted to change my number, but it's hard because my job requires a healthy communication with my coworkers, and they always contact me on this number. I was getting spam calls from her, but later I started to get spam messages from her friends saying to man up and to meet up with her. They said she's badly hurt by my actions and she still loves me a lot. They also said my ex didn't date anyone in the past 2 years and was celibate because she was working on herself to be a better person for me. Another BS.
BS.
They said many more things and I just blocked them without replying. Then I started to get spam calls from them too. What the F is wrong with these people? I picked up a few calls and they were absolutely furious with me. Bad-mouthing me, cussing me out, calling me names, calling me not a man enough, and saying they will find a better person for my ex than me, that I am a piece of crap and I don't deserve my ex, all that blah, 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 blah.
Great. Thank God. I would be so happy. I'm like, yeah, do you understand I don't want to talk to you?
I just laughed out loudly, which maybe made them more furious. I just told them I noted their contact numbers, and now I'm going to take legal help. To my surprise, their call stopped immediately, and since then, none of them will call me once. Cowards! Now, here I did something which can make you guys angry. I met up with my ex today.
Why?
Because she promised me that she will leave me alone and never bother me again if I agree to meet up with her once.
That's BS. Literally, you knew this was BS, brother.
Dude, you could have, he did 2 BSs. This was the third one that you were supposed to do to quit it all.
You had it. You had it. All you have to say was no.
I believed her and told her that I'll meet up with her by a nearby restaurant. She said she will book a table for us and fix the time for us to meet up. When I reached the spot, I saw her waiting at a table. This was the first time I saw her in 2 years. She didn't change that much. The only thing changed is that she got some more tattoos on her hand and on her shoulders. She was brunette now, but now she colored her hair blonde. She proceeded to hug me, but I rejected it. I told her that I'm not in a hurry. My girlfriend is waiting for me. This is not true. I'm not dating anyone. I have no interest to spend time with my ex. She looked hurt, took her eyes down for a minute, and regained herself, saying she understands and she won't take much time. She asked me to sit down, and she then apologized to me for how she ended things between us and how she regretted it every single day. She said it was a crappy person back then, and now she can realize how much damage she has done to our relationship back then. She can apologize to me, and she understands if I have nothing to do with her, and if I hate her, or if I don't want to see her again, and if I wish her dead because she thinks she deserves it. I was silent, and hearing all these things, I could see tears were rolling from her eyes. I told her that I don't hate her, and I'm sorry for being rude to you in that call. And I congratulate you for improving as a person, being a better person. She thanked me. I asked her if she still had the tattoo on her JJ. She said yes. She has no intention of removing it.
That's great for your next partner. You're like, who's that?
I told her to remove it and to move on with her life. Then I told her I need to leave, and she said she wished me all the happiness for me. She was happy because I finally met someone who would take good care of me. I thanked her. She said she will keep her promise and she will never contact me again, but she wished one day we can be friends in the future. Then she said goodbye, and both of us walked away in different directions. But you can never walk away from us because we go live every weekday at 3 p.m. PST. Just tap her profile.
Just tap on it.
How do we feel about this apology?
It's heartfelt.
Yeah,
It's
I kind of like
heartfelt.
it.
I like the apology and the fact that she's maturing.
Yeah.
And OP was just like the little white lie, like having a girlfriend that probably helped a lot, actually.
Yeah, because she was definitely going to try to make moves to get back together.
100%. But the fact that she's like, I'm happy that you found someone. I'm working on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Good for the ex that she realized that she was being very toxic, very psychotic.
Yeah.
And good on you guys literally like having an actual mature conversation.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, she ended things bad, and then you kind of ended things bad, OP. This was mature. This is probably the best outcome you could do.
Yeah, I agree. It didn't seem like she had a trick up her sleeve, though. She just wanted to apologize, and I think she wanted to apologize so she can take a step on apologizing to herself.
100%.
And that's why she had to meet in person and had to apologize.
Yeah, she's like, I worked on myself. The last thing I need to do before I really close this door, or at least seal the deal, is forgive the person she hurt.
Yep.
Or like how she went about it, and she realized I did this. Great. At least she got, she says she, not saved her conscience, but like she got it off her chest.
Oh, yeah.
And she could move on. I think that was it. I think that was like, I need to move on, but that's what I needed to do. And she did it. Great.
She did it.
I hope they don't get back together.
Here's the rest of the story.
Okay.
So that's it. I didn't get any calls, texts from her or her friends since then. I feel like this is a closure I really needed, and now I'm free in my life. I feel fresh. I feel like I can move on with my life without any type of hesitation. I wish her the best and hope that she finds true love in her life. Thanks, everyone, and I really appreciate all of you for the support. Thank you once again. Boy, oh boy, was I wrong. Because we have
an update?
We have another update 8 days later.
It seemed so perfect. It seemed like it worked out, and then update 2.
Oh boy. Hello, everyone. This is me again. It's been a week. I'm here to update you guys about my situation. Also, I'll be clearing some doubts, and people ask me in my DMs. Did she try to contact me again? Many of you in my previous post said that she is not done and will try to contact me again. Good news, guys. It seems like she's really become a mature person. Since last week, I didn't receive a single message from her or calls. Even I didn't get any messages from her friends as well. Some of them blocked me, and some of them apologized for their behavior. Did she remove the tattoo? Like I said in my last post, she didn't remove it. She said she would keep it, even though I told her to remove it and to move on with her life. She said she knows and she'll manage. I didn't take it any further. Did she make any sexual offers during the meetup? No, she didn't. She looked emotional and she was asking for forgiveness the whole time. Is it true that she was celibate for 2 years? In her words, she was. She said she knows I won't believe it and she doesn't know how to prove it. She said since our breakup, she was a total wreck and was able to understand how toxic she was. She sought therapy and worked on herself for improvement. Did she involve any of her friends? She said she didn't expect it. In fact, her friends assured her that they will convince me to get back together with her, so she trusted them. She also said sorry for it, and she will make sure that our friends doesn't bother her again. Current relationship. In my previous post, I was seeing a coworker. Yes, we are dating now. 4 days ago, I got a proposal from her unexpectedly. It was a perfect moment for us. I hugged, kissed, and slept with her for the first time and made it official on my account, and my friends are still congratulating me about it. That's it. A wild chapter of my life is finally closed. I'm set to put my step for my upcoming future with my girlfriend. Thanks for everyone who showed your support. It was really great and respected you all for it. Wishing a happy life to all of you. So he kind of was saying someone he wasn't really lying.
He wasn't really lying, but it wasn't like I have a girlfriend. But
yeah.
That kind of worked out. It's like, okay, that chapter of my life is completely closed. And then 4 days later, like, it just naturally worked.
Yeah. This is good.
Coincidence? No. That's how it works. Good karma.
Yeah. And hopefully that girl does change and becomes a better person.
And I think she is. I think this was a very, like, at the very beginning, this was like a very scary story. And this could have gone really bad. But it went... She learned that she was very toxic and she worked on herself and she closed that chapter of her life and she's willing to move on. I really hope she does get that tattoo removed just for her partner.
Or, hear me out, sees another guy with the same name.
Or even that. But that's just for another day.
Stay celibate, only do certain positions, and then one day be like, hey, I got a surprise for you.
Yeah.
Boom.
Surprise. Old tattoo.
No, I'd just be like, I just got this for you.
I got this one day and I knew it was for you.
For you.
And good for OP. OP wished her the best. Again, the way it was handled before they actually talked was very poor, but they handled it maturely, good enough for both of them. Like adults, just talk. I mean, I know she was acting very crazy and I would be hesitant too.
Yeah.
If I was getting spam called from not just her, but her friends.
Oh, for sure.
But forgiveness is earned. And I think that works for best of both of you.